Hey everybody, it's Brenda with Foxy's Creations. This video is being recorded as an unlisted, and then I'll make it public after because my computer and my camera don't like each other anymore. And so I'm doing it that way so that I can do the video in one shot without having to go through a bunch of envelopes. So Nana had asked, Nana's Cooking Craft Corner, for the video where I showed how to make the signature for the envelope journal, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So we're just going to make another one. I need 10 envelopes to do what I do. And you can use less. I'm using 10. And the first thing is to go through, and these are all coffee dyed, go through and fold all your flaps backward. So we're going to do that first. And I went and counted 10 coffee dyed envelopes out. And you can, this is any size envelopes you want. These are just regular letter size envelopes, but you can use card envelopes. I've made them with business size envelopes. As long as they're the same size, it doesn't matter. You just need 10 for what I'm doing. So I'm gonna just put them together, fold my flaps backward. And some of these came unglued during cooking, so we'll fix that as we go during the baking of the paper process. Actually, I'm going to go in and glue this one. It can be drying while I'm folding flaps. Oops, that's not put on there right. Okay. That one may not be right. Let's redo it. Let's make it flat. And so I need to check. I guess I need to check them. These are Dollar General envelopes, you guys. Sometimes they'll come apart when you coffee dye them and bake them. Sometimes they don't. And if they do, you just re-glue them. And this one's just plain with, doesn't have that middle. Okay, so now what we're going to do is this. You're going to take one envelope and keep it so flat folded backward. We're going to take this envelope, flap is backward, flip it over. This flap is going to go down in this part, like that. And we can have a pocket here, but to have a pocket here, we got to put glue on this side. So I'm just going to put some glue. Going to flip it back over and slide it back in. And then press it down. Now we're going to flip this over. And you just want to make sure before your glue dries that your edges are even. It's in there all the way. And that kind of thing. Take your next envelope, flap is folded backward. We're going to put glue on this side. Straighten out your flap and then slide it in. And I'm just trying to slide it all the way down in there. And then press it. And then fold it over. Take your next envelope again. going to glue it like this. So and then we're going to put the flap, slide the flap down in there. And fold it over. So this is going to become our spine. Take the next envelope. And then, and this one's not wanting to slide in there so easy. It's because it's not folded correctly. Hang on one moment. There we go. Oh, pull that back a little bit. I went too far. And so by doing it with the flat folded backwards, you don't have that business. This doesn't show. So you could do them this way. If you did them this way, it's not, there we go. If you do it this way, you have this showing. So by flipping it over, we don't have that. So flip it over. The glue goes on this side that's got the printing on it. And then we're going to slide that down in there. This one's not wanting to slide either. There we go. Fold it over, press it down. And this is just repetitive, you guys. But it's a quick video because it's just going to show you how I made the signatures for the envelope journal. And now we could have a third one if we wanted. If I can get these in there. Go. Why is it not wanting to go in there? I think it's in there now. Yes. This one came unglued. Turn this one over. Checking to make sure I had it folded correctly. We're going to glue it down. And this flap comes in at the end to make the spine covered over. That's the flap of the original envelope. So we're just going to do this one. Oops, too far. And this is our last one. This will give us 10 pages in our journal. And it would be let's see, 20 pages front and back. And I put that in, it's a little too far. So now that's our final page of the journal. Now we're going to get this flap, and it's going to come up over and make our spine. So we're going to just put glue on here. And make sure it goes to the edges for this one. We're going to lift it over and pull it tight. Because we want it to be snug up against those edges. And I'm going to put a little bit more glue under here. So now what we have is each side has a pocket. Each page will have a pocket on this side. Now, if you don't want the pockets when you cover these, just seal it up. This one has a pocket here, but I could put paper over carefully all the way to the edge and then snip this edge off and have this kind of a pocket. You could snip the top off and have this kind of a pocket. Just when you put your paper on, only glue it to what the envelope is. You don't glue it to this part. But here is our little envelope journal signature. And this could be a whole envelope journal. You could just keep this as a journal. I chose to use mine as signatures and put them in a cover. But that is how to make an envelope journal. You can use more than 10 envelopes. I just chose the 10. In my journal, that's going to be 20 pages in a signature with front and back, so it's a total of 40 pages. If this one will add in, let's see, because it's the same size envelopes, I'm getting my signatures in my cover. So currently, we have these two signatures. We now have a third, and we have this cover. So they would all fit in there. They all fit in there like that. So we could do all three, but then the book's going to be really bulky as we add stuff to it. So I'm going to keep this as something else. But that's how you do them. So Nana, I hope you found this helpful. I'm going to send you the link as soon as this gets published. So you'll be able to find it and add it to your watch later list. That's it, guys. Just a really quick how to put envelopes together to make an envelope journal or envelope signature in a journal. So that's it. That's the way that I do it. Thanks for watching. Hugs and blessings. Bye, everybody.